people's tight end.
Yeah, what do they want to know?
Don't lie to the people.
What do they want to know, baby?
Okay, here we go. Jimmy G or Trey?
Straight ball in the fire. I was there like, he's going to ask me a Jimmy Trey question, isn't he? Yeah, he is. I love my quarterbacks. They're wonderful people.
It's great.
That's your answer?
It's my wonderful answer.
All right. Well, can you elaborate? Because I know you were there
I was.
twice, and you were Coach Shanahan in Atlanta. Went on to do some amazing things there. So give me a little bit about this situation in San Fran, the quarterbacks. Yeah, give me a little bit. The people want to know. Maybe you're the people's wide receiver because the people's tight end is not giving us a damn thing.
Well, I mean,
I can give you more than that.
I give you the right answer, but honestly, they're two different people. You know, they're very two different people. Jimmy's seasoned vet. You know, he's been around the league, was in New England under Tom. Trey's young. He's trying to embrace the role of being this dynamic and playmaking kid, but you could just see he's embracing it, but at the same time, he's still having fun.
Right.
He's learning, he's eager to learn, and you can see the determination in him. And Jimmy, you could see he was willing and open arms helped him along the way in the process, knowing okay, he's a guy I'm competing with, but I need to help him because I know he'll help the team along in the future. It's a different dynamic. They both bring different things to the table, but Jimmy's presence and leadership is what made that team what it was.
Right. Wow.
It's a big part of it, yeah. Honestly, Trey has an insane ceiling.
Yeah.
Just needs some reps here and there. Just got to throw the ball a little bit more, but there's nothing, you can't really get better without playing games.
Right.
That's what it is. How much better were you from your rookie season to your third year?
Yeah.
Just playing, going against competition, getting hit and getting back up, dealing with adversity. How do you deal with it? Because, guys that come to the league that win their entire life and they get to the NFL and they get hit in the face a couple times, it's different.
Right, exactly.
So, it's just a learning process. And I think Jimmy was a fantastic person for Trey to learn under, for sure. And we don't know what's going to happen with Jimmy. I have no idea. I find everything out on Twitter like everybody else. But I think the year that if Jimmy is traded or something happens there, or even if Jimmy's on the team, the year that Trey spent with them is very beneficial because from a guy that Jimmy had to, we traded 3 first-round picks for a QB, and Jimmy still had 2 years left on his contract. I mean, it sends a message.
Right.
And so, but for Jimmy to handle everything the way he did, from media to coaches to just playing,
True G.
Yeah.
Unreal.
True G.
Because I feel like 80% of the people would have, hey, screw you guys, I'm out.
Yeah,
or
trade me.
Trade me. You're not going to get my best effort.
Did you gain a lot of respect from him? Did you gain a lot of respect for him, the way he went about his business last year and how he handled things?
Oh yeah, I've always had a lot of respect for Jimmy. He's been the same guy since day one. When we met him, we traded for him from New England. He came into a brand new locker room, and we were not good. He got traded to us. We were 0-7, I think. We were not very good. He came in, sat a couple. I think he sat 4. He came in 4 games out in his 4th game, and then he won 5 straight. And he's been the exact same dude since the start, which I've really appreciated.
Right.
You need guys like that are consistent.
Do you guys think he gets a bad rep, right? Because if you look at it, you guys been to how many NFC championships, how many Super Bowls, right?
2 NFC championships in 3 years.
Right, and
decent.
And you look at the win-loss column, he's a winner, is what they say. But then you also look at, they had that defensive line, right? It's hard for me to kind of go out there and give my analysis of Jimmy G, because I know what all goes into it. But you guys being in the inside, do you think he gets a bad rep?
I think he gets a bad rep because he's a quarterback for the San Francisco 49ers, who has had Joe Montana and Steve Young, Colin Kaepernick even. You've got some studs that have played the quarterback position, and so there's this huge spotlight on him. I think the spotlight on the San Francisco quarterback's a lot different than the spotlight on even the Chargers, Herbert.
Right,
he's a fantastic quarterback, don't get me wrong, but just the spotlight's different because it's the Niners.
Right.
And so then guys compare him to Patrick Mahomes, and it's just they're very different quarterbacks.
Right.
They are.
Right.
And so I think, like you said, Jimmy's a winner. He gets it done. Are there things that we can all improve on as players? For sure. But the quarterback position, I think, is just it's critiqued the most.
Right.
Nice.
So I want to move on. I want to move on here soon, but again, it is tea time, right? So I got to get messy. So I ask you maybe 1 or 2 more questions, and then we'll move on to the next question, and then we'll jump into a little wellness talk. So when you're talking about Jimmy G, you said, you know, I don't know what's going to happen. So my question is, put your tea up, your tea water. What do you want to happen?
Let's see.
Yeah, tell us. People's tight end?
Oh, I'm kind of 50-50 right in the middle, honestly. Like, I think Jimmy, he's a fantastic leader. You know, we almost won a Super Bowl. We NFC Championship twice in 3 seasons. And then you look at Trey, who's just got, I think Trey's got one of the highest ceilings I've ever seen before. Like, some of the things that you see him do on a football field are like,
Oh,
Yeah.
holy cow, like, I can't wait till he throws me passes.
yeah.
So I don't know, like, I want whoever's, you know, gonna be the better quarterback this season.
Right.
And it is a business at the end of the day. Like, we're just monetary values, really. You know, we're just like cogs in the machine. So whoever, and I think, I do trust Kyle Shanahan. I think he's gonna pick the best quarterback. I don't have a preference. I think I like them both. They're both good guys. They both bring different things to the table. Just what do you want to play with?
Great answer. Thoughts?
No, I agree with him. Because, you know, I've experienced playing with both, and they both talented can be.
Right.
But it's like they bring 2 different dynamics, like
2 different games.
2 different games. Like, it's 2 totally different offenses when they're in.
Well,
so.
describe that as a wide receiver when you say 2 different games. You know,
Well, with Jimmy, you know,
It's 3 steps.
It's 3 steps and it's out of there.
Mm-hmm.
Trey can extend the play 12 seconds.
Yeah, and you know, one play can be a scramble drill, the next play can be on time, and the next play can be a run where we're all running. You know, so it's like, it's unpredictable.
do you have a comparison quarterback for Trey? Like who is he?
He reminds me most of Josh Allen.
Yeah.
And not like, Josh Allen is an established and amazing
Just
quarterback. Trey has to prove
body
that all he has to do it on a football field.
Right.
But I think he can move the chains, whether it's his feet, he's a big body, he can take hits,
Right.
he wants to
Arm
make plays. He's got a cannon of an arm. It's crazy.
It is.
I mean, he
Some of
can
the throws
roll
he
out to the
makes.
right on the sideline and throw it diagonal like 50 yards on a line. You're like, okay, yeah.
amazing.
There's not a lot of people that can do that stuff.
Yeah.
And so, I mean, yeah, I think he's, like I said, he's got an insane ceiling. That's what I'm so excited
And
about.
he's so athletic when he does it.
Okay. Good answer.